Today in Cannabis News, the City Council of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania implements new rules regarding cannabis screenings for employment. New Mexico cannabis regulators finalize the state's recreational cannabis industry regulations, and a new state law permitting smokable medical cannabis takes effect in Louisiana. It's Monday, January 3rd, and this is your Trichomes Morning Buzz.
Broadcasting live from the Trichomes.com studios in Southern California. It's time for your Morning Buzz. We bring you late-breaking news that keeps you up to date with what's happening in the cannabis industry.
First up, most businesses in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania are now prohibited from performing cannabis screenings for employee recruitment as of January 1st, 2022. As per local news outlet KDKA, the rule change, which was handily advanced by the Philadelphia municipal government in 2021, is the first of its kind in Pennsylvania. As per the Philadelphia Inquirer, the ordinance has a handful of exclusions, such as law enforcement, employees who need a commercial driver's license, many healthcare workers, and a broad category that includes any position in which the employee could significantly impact the health or safety of other employees or members of the public. Adult use cannabis remains prohibited statewide, while medical cannabis is legal. The latter was the driving force for the rule change, according to Philadelphia City Council member Derek Green, who told KDKA that medical cannabis was his main priority. We're having this conversation across the Commonwealth and in the General Assembly about whether we allow adult use cannabis. But for me, those who really need medical marijuana, especially to improve their quality of life, shouldn't be restricted from getting a job because that's what we all want to see, said Green.
Next up, the New Mexico Cannabis Control Division has confirmed that the regulations for cannabis producers, merchants, and delivery services has been completed. Recreational cannabis retail is expected to commence in-state on April 1st, 2022, with regulations now in effect. The finalized regulations ban producers from putting nicotine or caffeine into cannabis items, though naturally sourced caffeine is allowed. Buyers aged 21 years or older, as well as persons 18 years or older with a certified eligible patient, main caregiver, or reciprocal patient database identification number, will be permitted to enter dispensaries on April 1st. Merchants are allowed to remove cannabis from its containers and show it to buyers. However, the presented item must then be disposed of, and samples are also forbidden. Our dedicated team of professionals is working hard through the holidays and every day to work with applicants to get licenses issued and businesses up and running. Starting up a thriving new industry is no small feat, and I know that our team, our system, and New Mexico's prospective licensees are up for the challenge. New Mexico will be ready for adult sales in 2022, said Cannabis Control Division Director Christine Thompson in a press release. The entire set of the official rules may be viewed on the New Mexico Commission of Public Records.
Last up, as of January 1st, 2022, medical cannabis patients in Louisiana are permitted to purchase and use smokable cannabis flower for the first time. House Bill 391 was approved by the state legislature and enacted by Governor John Bel Edwards. Under the legislation, it is now lawful for cannabis retailers to offer cannabis flower products to medical patients. Dr. Mike Strain, the Louisiana Commissioner of Agriculture and Forestry, stated that the cultivation facilities are preparing for the new law. In Louisiana, there are 3 cultivation facilities, with 2 belonging to Louisiana State University and 1 belonging to Southern University. I think there's going to be a shift in consumption patterns, Strain said. We will probably have some overall increase in utilization, but it will remain to be seen. We'll know in about 6 months. There are over 28,000 people who have received a prescription for medical cannabis from their doctors in the state. At least one of their patients has been recommended medical cannabis by 280 clinicians across the state. Starting this month, the state's cultivation facilities will have 185 to 200 pounds of cannabis flower prepared for delivery throughout 9 locations in key Louisiana municipalities.
That was today's Buzz. Thanks for listening. For more cannabis news and insights from industry professionals and a place to discuss these stories and others, visit trichomes.com.
And be sure to catch up with all of our other cannabis industry-related podcasts like Hash It Out, Tech in Cannabis, or the International Cannabis Conversation, wherever you get your podcasts. For trichomes.com, I'm RJ Baldick.
And I'm Devin Liao. Happy New Year.